or the bronze medal position, because I think that's all they're aiming for, should be aiming for realistically, is Peshala and Bozar, who are first to go in the final group. But this is it. Listen to this. Canada's finest. They've been Olympic champions, they've been world champions. Can they hang on? Twice world champions. The waltz goes on for Virtue and Moir. Not so good there on that twizzle. Great to see. There's a real bond between them. But I nailed my colours to the mast. They are my favourites. But at that level, any tiny mistake could make a difference, and they did make a mistake. And the Americans didn't, I hate to say it.
There's nothing between the two teams. It does come down to that. The other thing that I felt with that performance tonight, they did make the mistake on the twizzles, which was a very small mistake. For me, throughout that program, they didn't seem to, well, he at the beginning and she at the end, didn't seem to have their weight firmly over the skate. And just to explain that a little bit more, the skate blade has a rocker on it, 7.5, 8 foot circle rocker, which enables you to rock backwards and forwards for the turns and to generate speed. And you've got to have your weight in the right part of the skate to perform the turns with a pure, clean edge. And if you're not quite on your game, sometimes you don't quite hit the right part of the skate, the sweet spot on the skate, and everything just looks not as smooth. And I just felt that tonight with these two. Yes,
I couldn't pick the reason. I mean, you've illuminated the problem, but it seemed to me that they were slightly on edge. We saw them in warm-up, and that's what came across to me.
Yeah.
There was a lack of sureness.
You can see that on the twizzle. Look, she's all over the place, on the wrong part of the skate for the turns.
Yes.
Got it back on the second set, and now she gets a bit too much inside edge on that last one. See, the weight's a bit too far back, trying to get it. Once you start rocking, it's difficult to maintain control.
That wasn't a Virtue Moir performance.
No. And it's the nerves when, you know, you're a little bit tight in the knee, legs feel a bit jellified. That can happen, as you know, Simon.
Well, when you met me, your legs were a bit jellified, weren't they?
Every day. Mostly because I never know what you're going to say.
You're right to be worried.
But one thing's for sure, it'll be second place.
Yes.
It won't be any lower than that.
67.54, second place at the moment for Weaver and Poget.
Quitting, Charlie.
What they want is to be as close as they can to the Americans,
yes,
to give them a shot in the free.
Yes, anything more than 3 marks, and they're probably away from shooting distance. 77.12 the Americans got. Weaver and Poget 67.54. That's not too bad, I think, considering the performance. 73.87, they should settle for that. They're 3 marks off. It's a long way, but